Well, hello, fellow model builders. I'm finally done. I had no idea that assembling and gluing and painting all those accessories was going to take twice as long as it did to finish the car. But there it all is in the display case. Pull that lamp back a little bit. Yeah, it's some pretty time consuming work. All those tiny little parts that have to be, broken off the trees and glued and painted and all put in there. That's some time consuming work. I had the car done in about half the time that it took to do all these accessories. Well, the motor back there is not an accessory. It came with the car. It's a flathead. That was the original motor that came with the car. But I built the drag version. So I put it on its stand back there in the corner. Yeah, that's the motor that they pulled out to put the racing engine in. But yeah, there it is. There's the engine stand, the oil drum, the oxygen and acetylene tanks, the shelf with the jack stands and the oil pan on it. You got the guy kneeling down there with the paint gun and the air compressor. I guess he's touching up the paint on the fender there. And this guy's working under the hood. You see he's got a wrench in his hand there. Yeah, and you can see I made a prop rod for the hood. And I did that using that trick that I'm sure some of you guys use. You take a piece of a parts tree, the tree that the parts come attached to. You take a segment of it, you heat it up with a lighter, and you pull it apart, and it stretches out. That's what I did there to make that prop rod with, to hold the hood up. You can see the gas can sitting back there. You can see I attached the tools to the pegboard up there behind the workbench. Yeah, it came with a decal that makes it look like all the little holes in the pegboard, I mounted some tools on it, and I left a couple laying on the workbench, along with a box of STP oil cans, as you can see. Yeah, and I mounted the fire extinguisher to the leg of the workbench. And you can see the creeper under the workbench there. And of course the hydraulic jack. Yeah, and see that? Those oil stains? That's a decal. They gave you decals for that. See them right there? That was pretty cool. So there it is, my 40 Ford drag car and its diorama. I have to say that's probably one of my best setups yet. That's probably one of my favorites. So there it is. I'm trying to do it without any reflection on it, but it's kind of hard to do. So there's my entry for the James Morris Group build. Hope everybody likes it. And we'll see you next time.